everybody to Dynamite PDX. Make some noise! All right, now please keep that noise flowing for our host, Mark Tindle.
Theatre. Thank you for joining us tonight. I know this is late for a Portland audience, but we're so glad you decided to stick out with us. And particularly those who came for the first show and decided to stay on for Dynamite PDX, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome! Well, we run this show every Friday and Saturday night at 9 o'clock, and what we will have tonight is 3 of Portland's finest improv teams performing for your delectation. So, first team up tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we will have the wonderful The Fox and The Hound, ladies and gentlemen. In the middle, the cream in the sandwich, shall we say, will be the fabulous Filbert. And finally, closing out the night, a Portland institution team, ladies and gentlemen. You're very lucky to see them. It's going to be the fabulous Squirts. So, let's not have too much ado for me, ladies. I mean, you came here to see wonderful people be on this stage. You didn't come here to see me. I can tell you all are pretty damn warmed up as it is. So, and I can see the act themselves are busy getting warmed up too. Yeah! They're getting their stretches. So let's get them out here, ladies and gentlemen. Please, return to the stage after far too long a hiatus. Welcome, please, the wonderful The Fox and The Hound.
And we're very excited to be here today with you, tonight with you, to make up some shit. Does that sound good? Yeah! All right, so in order for us to make up some shit, I firstly need a location, like a prison, or a courthouse, or a Starbucks. Alcatraz is a prison? So I see where you were going, because I mean, like, not those things.
Olympic Village.
Olympic Village. Yeah. Where specifically in the Olympic Village, please?
Kind of like in the housing area where all like the Olympic players are living.
In one specific house?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
What kind of athletes live in this house?
The ones that are like the toboggan.
Great. Toboggan house in the Olympic. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, great, thank you. Can I get a word or a phrase that we're going to use just as inspiration for?
Not tonight.
Not today?
Tonight.
Not tonight? Okay, great, thank you. Woo! It's cold out there. Woo!
Yeah. It's the Winter Olympics.
You know what, Sven? I'm getting sick of your shit, man. This is the Olympic Village, okay? Culture is combining. And you always got some smart-ass fucking shit to say to me, okay? Half of it in a language I don't even understand.
Hans, number one, making fun of how I speak is not very kind.
I don't understand your language, what you're saying.
Number two, I have been in this same situation for the last 5 Winter Olympics.
What situation? What? Oh my God.
A situation where I am on the toboggan team for my great country of...
Okay, stop it. Great country? Come on.
Denmark is a proud country full of proud people, and you should know that because you live there.
I lived there. I lived there.
This is the situation that I have been in for the last 5 Winter Olympics. fucking loop-de-loop on the goddamn toboggan this year.
Oh,
That shit was
I've been working on
That
that.
shit was amazing.
You liked it?
That shit was amazing.
Okay.
As the coach of this team, I've never been so entertained. Like, I laughed so much.
Sven did not think it was funny.
Oh, Sven!
He said something I didn't understand and then like walked off.
Yep, that's good old Sven for you.
Okay.
Very, very unclear.
But you like the loop-de-loop.
I fucking love
Okay.
the loop-de-loop.
Great.
You're gonna do that all the time?
Yeah,
You got it in you? You can do it?
I've been working. I've been doing squats.
I think this is it. I think this is the year
Are we
that
getting that?
Denmark wins the gold medal in toboggan run. Because of you.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that out loud.
Listen, I found you on that tiny little toboggan team in Pensacola, Florida.
Yeah.
And you stole my heart, so let's just be clear.
I appreciate
You have
that.
my heart.
Don't say that.
I don't care.
I do.
I'm ready for Sven and the rest of the world to know that not only do I love this athlete, but I love this man.
I appreciate that, Coach. I appreciate everything you're saying, but I'm trying to get along
Can you
better.
not call me coach when I say I love you? Can you use my name?
Okay.
Say my name.
Beaird.
Goddamn, when you say it, my heart gets 5 times bigger.
Okay, thank you, Beaird. I love you too. I mean,
All right.
okay, so loop-de-loop is
Loop-de-loop
in.
is
I got
in.
it. Remember?
And you love me.
I love you as my coach. I love you as my coach. You got me out of Pensacola.
Whoa. Say that again.
I love you as my coach. You got me. You're so flexible, coach.
Thank you. I see you got it. Sven is now screaming in the shower.
I know. I'm gonna check on him.
I love the loop-de-loop regardless.
Great.
Thanks, Hans. Thanks.
You okay, coach?
Fine.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm coming. Inspections.
Hello, Your Majesty.
Do not have to bow. I am simply inspecting all of the houses at the Olympic
Yep, the
Village.
toboggan house is spit spot. So good. Everything here is
What did you say? Spit spots.
spit spots. I was raised in England for the first 3 years of my life.
Interesting you bring that up.
Yes.
We've heard rumor that you have a member on your toboggan team who is not from Denmark. Is this true?
How could this be true? I mean, our players' names are Sven, Hans, Uda, Hagen, and Sophia. These are all very, very
And you said Hans?
Hans.
A very handsome man.
Yeah.
Where is this?
Yep.
Where is this Hans from?
Hans is from the middle portion of Denmark. nearby his village called Florida. I can totally understand. And in fact, you know what, I'm just gonna get a map. I'm gonna map of Denmark for you, so you just sit tight. Just sit down.
Stop. We can solve this. I will quiz this Hans on the history of Denmark.
Wonderful. That is such a good idea.
Because anyone born and raised in Denmark
Yes.
knows everything about Denmark.
That is true. That is true. I am gonna get Hans.
For instance,
Yes.
what is the Denmark bird?
The Denmark bird is the golden eagle.
This is correct. But you are not Hans.
I'm not Hans. No, I will. Hang on. Just. I heard you instructed me. I'm Hans.
I knew you were Hans.
Right?
Because you are so handsome.
And because of my loop-de-loop today?
I care nothing for the loop-de-loop. I am a purist when it comes to tobogganing.
Cool.
Hans, have a seat. I am the inspector of the Olympic Village.
You're doing a really good job, by the way.
You are from Denmark, no?
Absolutely, in the very middle of Denmark.
Then tell me, what is the population of Denmark?
355,001.
That sounds good to me. Tell me, what is the currency of Denmark?
Well, I mean, it's the euro. Are you confused about
No,
this? Because it's part of the United European thing. You know, there was that thing, Brexit.
One last question. Who is #1 celebrity in Denmark?
David Hasselhoff.
3 out of 3, Hans.
Yeah, because I am all Denmark, all Danish, all day. I don't eat Danishes, but I made Danish. You're very close to me right now.
Because you smell like an American, Hans. You smell like an American, Hans.
Listen,
What was that show David Hasselhoff was in again?
Baywatch.
Oh! That is actually correct.
Yes.
But what was that one with the car? I can't remember.
Listen.
Oh, what was it called?
Knight Rider.
No one from Denmark would know that!
There is someone else in this house who deserves to win the gold medal. Their name is Sven, and they are actually Danish.
Sven Zwanziger?
Yes.
I
She
know.
is in this house right now. She is in this house. And here's what I think. I can just disappear into the night. We can forget this whole thing ever happened as long as the Danish people.
Stop! Sven and I used to date a long time ago. And then I left to be trained as an inspector for the Olympic Village. I was in love with her. My heart is still broken. She deserves the gold. You may stay! But silence, do never tell! Hans from Denmark.
Yes. Hans from Denmark.
Good day. is taking sauna. What?
Sven,
What?
your dream came true today.
Is that herbal tea?
It's whiskey. My training period is over. I did the loop-de-loop. For you, for Denmark, for Coach, and for David fucking Hasselhoff. But you understand what I'm saying? You get your gold medal, Sven. After 5 Winter Olympics,
We beat the Russians. We finally beat the Russians.
we beat the Russians.
Yes.
I've never seen you feel anything.
It's like my heart is beating. Sven is a gold Olympic champion.
Sven is a gold Olympic toboggan champion.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Hans.
My work here is done. Tell Coach I do in fact love them, but I gotta go back to Florida. I saw him leave. Sven, what have you done?
I didn't do anything.
Sven!
I didn't.
Sven! I'm good!
I couldn't do anything. All I've done is just be the anchor of this team for 5 whole Olympic rounds.
It's true, but what happened? Why would he leave us?
He said he had to go back to Florida.
Call of the crocodile. Oh, I should have known better. I should have known better that my love of the sport and my love of coaching and my love of a man, they can't all get loop-de-looped together.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I know what it's like to have your heart broken.
You do?
Of course. I once was in love with a man, but he had to go off to the Olympic Training Center to be an inspector. Don't touch me, please.
Today, I met the training inspector.
Okay.
Are they kind of stuffy and with an indiscernible European accent?
Yes, very vertical and...
Sven, your love is here.
What?
Your love. Sven!
What?
One of my... Go! Sven, go! Go! Sven! Go!
Where?
To your love! To the Olympic Village Center, like you just said! They're still here!
How do I look?
You look better than I've ever seen. Your heart is racing.
Where's the toboggan? Where's the toboggan? I'm coming!
Go! At least one of us can have their love, and I can have our honor.
I'm coming, my love! It's true.
My goodness. You haven't aged a day. In 5 Olympic seasons.
It's really you.
It's really you? I forgot you don't like touch. It's really you. inspections and all of the searches. Yes, because now you're standing before me. Here in our Olympic Village building, where we said goodbye. I'm not sure how many years ago, but it was 5 Olympic seasons.
20 plus. 20 plus years.
Thank you, this is why. Sven, you're smarter than me.
I know.
Can we do it? Can we make this love story happen?
Perhaps. If you can answer one question.
My game. I shall play it. Yes. What is the question?
What is the capital of Florida?
Saratoga.
I have no idea. I'm from Denmark.
And as a European, I can testify everything that they said was profoundly accurate. Entirely true and trustworthy. You can take those home with you as facts. And yeah, that's our first act. Right, let's get on straight to our second act. I'm very excited to introduce them to the stage. Not just because they're a wonderful house team here from Curious that has been performed at 3 improv festivals this year. Oh no, not just because of that. I'm also part of them myself. So you will soon be seeing a little bit more of me on this stage. Ladies and gentlemen, please, hands in the clapping positions. Welcome to the stage, the wonderful Filbert!
I just recently hurt my leg on my 3rd day of vacation. So, what's the best thing that's ever happened to you on vacation?
Got laid?
To pet a dolphin.
Oh, that's better than getting laid. Thank you.
Inside my tiny heart are tiny thoughts. Inside my tiny thoughts are tiny feelings. Inside my tiny feelings are tiny insights. And that's what I write on my Instagram daily post that has, I don't know, like 7 million followers. And what's really funny is that they think they're big insights, and I know they're tiny.
Sweetie, I can only make 1 egg at a time in this pan.
Okay, that's okay.
Okay.
It's
It's just so small.
it's the tiniest pot I could find for our tiny home, and after our tiny wedding.
Yeah, it's great. I love it here. I love it here. There you go.
Do you love it here? Because your face is saying something different.
No, I do. I love being here with you, but someday we'll expand.
The space stretches literally from here to here. That's the
Where
entire
did you
house.
find tiny eggs? Are these quail eggs? Amazing.
There's a tiny quail farm right down the way. That's why I bought this plot of land.
Stop it.
Yeah.
God, you're so weird. I love it so much. That's amazing. No, I mean, I do. I like it here. But someday we'll have tiny kids and we'll get a bigger place.
Wait, will you say that again?
We'll have tiny, well, all kids are tiny when they're born, and then we'll get a bigger place.
I don't know how we got married without talking about this, but I just realized we've never discussed children before.
No, we haven't.
My worry, I'm very happy, but my worry is that I don't have enough love, because inside my tiny heart are tiny feelings. And to be a mom, don't you have to have like big?
Oh no, you just have to keep them alive.
Oh my god! Can I have your autograph? Oh my god, it's so cool to meet you! Oh my god, I follow your Instagram like every day. It's like so cool.
Great, yes. Do you have a pen?
Oh yeah! Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. Yeah, I've got this big Sharpie here.
Okay, and which of my insights are your favorite?
Oh god, I love your one about dogs. Like how they're like the better people than people are. Oh my gosh.
Dogs are the better people than people are. I wrote it real big for you. What's your name, new friend?
I'm Melanie.
Oh, hi, Melanie.
Hi, yeah.
Hi.
I've never met like a celebrity before,
Oh,
so I'm sorry if I'm...
I appreciate what you're saying to me. I wasn't expecting, like in the waiting office of the fertility clinic to be having this interaction, but I appreciate you so much. I thank you for. You are the reason that I'm able to pay for my baby.
No. Oh my god, you're having a baby. Oh my god, of course, you're in the fertility clinic. I'm having a baby too. Oh, that's maybe they'll be born like on the same day.
Sure.
And then they can be like
Can I ask
friends.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Have you ever felt like you're just too big or too small? Like either thing, like you've been uncomfortable in your own skin?
Every day. Yeah. God, there you go with your insights again. You're so smart.
We can't take the pig back. I'm sorry if it got bigger than you thought it would.
Okay, all right, fine. It's my fault. It's my fault that I bought not the quite smallest miniature, and it's a medium miniature in our house.
No, that's a full-sized hog. It's gonna get bigger.
It's gonna get bigger?
It's gonna get... We mostly sell to royalty meats down the road.
Oh.
That there's a bacon pig.
Oh. Andy?
I'll buy it back from you.
Okay. But you're gonna kill it?
Oh, of course, it's a bacon pig.
Oh, no.
Spotlight on Andy. I've been raising hogs for about 22 years. Started out with 2 hogs, and well, they just multiplied from there. Real surprise to me, I thought they were both female. No, sirree. Well, I turned that into a business, much to the chagrin of my neighbors. I like to play Scrabble on the weekends, and enjoy going to a local tea house from time to time. I am a man of the city. Speaking of the city, the ordinances that this city has against raising farm animals in your backyard are unfair.
Mr. Johnson, I feel the city has been entirely reasonable with you here. You have a standard-sized backyard. You have 1,500 pigs in a standard-sized backyard.
I do concede that they are a bit crowded in there.
You have stacked your pigs 55 high in the standard-sized backyard.
To be fair, we have made platforms for them to rest upon.
Do you realize just how many complaints? All of those letters that you see spilling out of my in tray are complaints about your stacked livestock in your standard-sized yard.
I am aware. I received those letters before.
Dad, is it okay if I come in and listen now?
Oh, yes, come to watch how government works.
I got my notepad. You You can continue, mister.
We homeschool. I'm sure it's a big surprise to you.
I'm just gonna put this out there. This is a real dick move.
Speaking
You
of which, you're taking my taxes for schools that we don't use.
That's the other issue.
What's the other issue?
You don't pay your taxes. On your stacked livestock in your standard-sized yard, which you somehow claim as a business. You turned your downstairs bathroom into a slaughterhouse. Do you know how many laws that breaks?
4.
It's a real 2-letter
I
word.
know it's a real 2-letter word.
I'm just saying last time you didn't believe me about cheese, so.
I'm sorry, I just don't agree that they should have added that letter in 92. I played before the pre-92 rule book.
Andy, you gotta get with the times.
I'm sorry, Gretchen. We'll play with za and chi.
I'm worried about you.
Oh, you don't need to be worried about me.
I saw that government man come around your house again.
Ah, yeah. Says he's taking my paycheck. Insidious for a double score.
What are these big words?
Well, I study at home. I teach my daughter. She's better learned than most people at school, you know. She's advanced.
Advanced?
I'm just saying. She's probably going to Columbia.
Oh, that's in New York, isn't it?
Somewhere like that.
Look, I just, I don't want your hogs taken away from you. I know that they're your livelihood.
Yeah, it did kind of get out of hand.
Sex, that's all I could do without eggs.
Dad, I'm so glad you could come to the big city.
Marjolaine, I am so happy that you are making a way for yourself. In art school, no less.
I know.
I'll save that $35 I didn't pay, and that has been going to you every month now.
Thank you, Dad.
Hey, Marjolaine. I think it's my day to use the bathroom.
Oh, sorry.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah,
We gotta let him.
Yeah.
get into
We have
it.
17 roommates in this studio apartment.
Of course, I taught you well. You're living like the hogs. You're living like the hogs. Making Daddy proud.
Step on top of each other.
Stacking right on top.
I just thank you so much for giving me the perspective that you did in life.
Oh, of course, Marjolaine. If we didn't live life to the fullest and just take the opportunities that cropped up in front of us, who knows where we'd be? Probably be pushing paper or something.
You guys better not want to come in the living room. There's like 15 of us in here.
Oh, yeah. They're real stacked up in the living room.
Hey, Marjolaine, I can't find my mascara. Maybe I don't know if you took it or maybe Samantha or Christy.
In between the second couch cushion.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
This is a real goddamn commune.
Right?
So, I forgot. I checked the schedule. Whose turn is it to sleep tonight?
I think it's Frankie's turn to sleep.
God, I'm so tired.
I know.
had 3 sales today.
Sammy, you just gotta hang in there.
Okay.
Just
okay.
hang
You
in
want
there.
spotlight on the sleepy character.
So I didn't drink coffee until I was 11. Then I got hooked. Because, I study a lot. My mom. She pushed me hard. I know how to play 11 instruments. And I know 16 languages. And I learned to drive a car when I was 4. Yeah, they did a special license just for me. My mom convinced them to give me a driver's license at 4.
Bonjour, high flyer.
Oh, bonjour.
Voulez-vous un café?
Okay, French is not one of the 17 languages I
If you take this concentrated coffee supplement, you would have the time and energy to learn that 17th language.
I'm just gonna put it in my mouth.
Everyone gets a free sample. It's a little compound I make myself.
So Sam, we've been noticing that while your work is turned in super early, there are more than 17 mistakes in this 250-word essay.
What?
Just come close.
Oh, no.
Sam, I don't want to have to be the one to tell you this, but I don't want you to lose this job. So you can tell me what's going on.
Nothing's going on.
Okay, all right,
Nothing's going on.
So then I need you to fix this.
Yeah, but my mom proofread it.
You send your articles to your mother?
Yeah. Don't you? No.
No, but that's okay. I don't care who. I need this in 1 hour. And
Okay.
I need it to be perfect.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Okay, so 5 minutes. Okay.
This is Vogue magazine.
It is. And I don't know how I got this job.
Because
I don't know anything about fashion.
Sam, you are the right person for this job. I just need you to do it, right?
Why do
I need you to do it right. I mean, you told me yourself that you were a child crime.
I don't work on the typewriter.
Wow.
I've just started the page over.
It's okay. Do you need me to?
Okay, Sam. I just want you to take a seat. I want you to take a little seat there and just take a moment. Okay. Okay. Therapy works best when you're sitting, but okay.
Well, I might have to jump up and do something.
Yeah, I'm sure. So, Sam, it's very important that you acknowledge something here. You don't need coffee. You don't need caffeine-based products.
Oh, caffeine-based products. Now it's just general caffeine-based products.
You don't need peppermint. You don't need greenies. You're good just the way you are. You are enough. You can work for Vogue, and your mother will love you just the way you are.
She loves Vogue. She loves Vogue so much.
On a scale of you to Vogue,
Sam, you know why you were arrested, right?
I do.
We have multiple neighbors in your neighborhood complaining of you trespassing their property at 3 in the morning. Look, I've had you in my station before, and we've got to...
I'm banned from all Starbucks, okay? I gotta get it somehow.
You can't steal coffee from your neighbors, Sam!
I'm banned from Fred Meyer and from Safeway.
I'm starting to think...
Oh, just go ahead. I'm setting up the polygraph.
I'm starting to think you are intending to come into my station to steal the coffee from my officers. Now here's the thing, Sam. My officers need the coffee because they're on all-night stakeouts.
don't mind me, I'm just bringing the old spotlights to put in his eyes.
Have a seat, Sam. Have a seat.
Can we just get just put the lights on nice and there we
You have a very sophisticated police station.
It's New York.
Yeah, NYPD. That's how we do here. All right, Sam, have you been stealing coffee from your
We need to
neighbors?
start with the baseline. Holy shit.
Oh my God.
Sorry. My heart beats really fast.
I've 25 years and I've never seen anything like this.
Well, I'm glad you're home, but not under these circumstances.
No spotlight.
I am a lady of very distinct taste. In fact, when I was pregnant, I made sure that none of my bodily fluids would escape. Sam was born a dry birth. You don't believe me? It's true. The medical journal in 1976 in the tiniest town in Connecticut will prove it, but that's not my point. My point is that I know how to get things done. My boy drove at the age of 4 because I drove him to it. As I drive myself every day to get out of my bed, walk over to my boudoir, because that's 2 different things. Put on not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 layers of face cream. And create this. Yes.
Just painting on the 5th layer, milady. You are just as radiant today as you were the day you dry birthed your exceptional son.
Here's your vote, Mom!
You may not be able to see under the mask of my makeup that I am weeping.
Yes.
Because my tears are also dry.
Milady, I must say you are the driest person I've ever had the distinct privilege of meeting. Do you wish to be corseted, milady?
Why wouldn't I?
I don't know.
I want it.
I'm sorry, we're gonna have to stick you again. We appreciate you donating blood, but we're just having a real hard time.
It is still AB negative, is it not?
I have not been able to get a drop of blood out. Can you sit down for this?
Doctor!
Okay.
Dr. Andy, that's your name.
First name helps.
Do you not know who I am?
I'm sorry, we process a lot of people in this. It would be a lot easier if you sat while I drew.
My blood is powder.
What?
My blood is powder.
That's not a thing.
My tears are plaster. I have no bodily fluids, Dr. Andy. I am a medical anomaly and you should know that. I'm crying right now. I know you can't see that I'm crying right now, but I am weeping at your ignorance.
I'm sorry, at the post office we can't seal your envelopes for you. You've got to have to. Look at yourself and seal it, I'm afraid, milady. Really can't.
Gerald, if
Yes.
that is your name.
That is my name.
Do you not know who I am?
You live you live in the giant house up on the hill.
Yes.
Yes.
I am a medical anomaly. My son is a prodigy, and while he is living at home just for the moment, he will be the editor of Vogue, but we'll get to that. Right now, the point is this. I have no saliva.
And I'm a government employee.
Oh, thanks for inviting me up to your apartment. You're so sexy. I was thinking maybe we could blend our human bodily fluids together.
Stephanie, I have something to tell you. Well, what is it? It would be my greatest wish to blend our bodily fluids. The truth is, I have none.
What?
I am a medical anomaly. Inside this beautiful outward vestige is a dry desert, much like the Sahara.
Nothing?
Nothing. When they asked me to breastfeed my son, I laughed and I said, go down to the corner store and get the powdered milk, it's just the same.
Well, good thing I have enough for both of us.
I'm a medical anomaly as well.
I'm also a medical anomaly.
Fill me with your
Suey pigs! Suey! Holy shit, you guys! Oh, they were making out tonight. Close the blinds! Close the blinds!
Excuse me.
I've got a daughter that might see you.
I have a son who's in the house. It's
How very dare you look upon her ladyship. How dare you, you uncouth man.
I was just feeding the pigs on the 6th floor up here. my name.
What an odd fellow.
Do you not know who I am, sir?
I'm sorry I don't. You're my neighbor, and that's all I care to know.
She's a medical anomaly.
Sam! Sam!
Yeah, Mom.
Sam, will you,
Oh, that's her
with
son.
your beautiful, melodic, capable wit, tell this man who your mother is?
I love you. Oh, that's not the question you asked.
Sam, tell this person who will not share his given name with us who your mother is.
This is my mom.
He's trying.
That's all. She's the greatest person in the world.
Oh,
She's also a medical anomaly. Have we mentioned that?
I'm weeping.
If you're very focused on that, let's just say.
That's real nice.
Incredibly attractive.
What do you wish of us, sir?
My daughter's moving to New York. You want to move to New York?
Oh, I heard New York is busy and moves quickly. People
Marjorie! Marjorie, I think I found your roommate.
What, Dad?
Think I found your roommate.
You found me a roommate?
Yeah.
Just one?
Well, I don't know. We'll start from there.
Hey,
Hi.
do you want to move to New York and be my roommate?
Sure.
As a government official, I have to say, I do find that having a house spread on both sides of a property is most unusual. And you, sir, are not paying your property
Sir!
taxes.
What is your given name?
I don't have a name. I'm a bureaucrat.
Daughter, this is the bureaucrats I'm talking to you about.
And you owe us $35 in taxes.
I'm not paying that.
Pay it.
You guys, I just wanted to get laid tonight, okay? I don't know why there's all this hullabaloo.
Oh, darling, we will get to it because I want those bodily fluids. But right now,
Hey, Marjorie, if you're gonna watch, you better be learning.
oh yes, I'm taking notes.
Take notes. This is the birds and bees I was telling you about.
Sam, it's only $1,200 to move in tomorrow.
Okay, everybody stop! They always call me a freak at school, but I'm pretty normal compared to you people.
Weren't you the one driving your truck 10 years ago? What? Lou guy driving his truck. That was back when we had 300 hogs.
That is my Sam.
Sam, you drove one of my pigs here. Thanks, Sam.
You guys know
You are so nice.
I remember that.
Just because I break laws doesn't mean I can't be nice.
A confession. You admit you break
I
laws.
broke 4 laws. 4 laws.
I'm writing it down.
Thank you.
That's a fine of $273.17.
Stick it in my mailbox.
I can't reach it. It's too high up. You stacked it on top of your hogs in your standard size backyard. Before we bring our final act of the night out, doesn't this look like so much fun, ladies and gentlemen? Don't you see these people on stage having a wonderful time? And are you thinking to yourself, God damn, I would love to try that myself. Well, you can, because here at Curious Comedy Theatre, we offer free introduction to improv workshops. Ask Roxy at the counter. Our next ones are August 26th, 27th, 28th, and I know that we have more coming up in September. So please, if this looks like fun, it is, we guarantee it. We have a wonderful time here. So please, do try it out. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for our final act of the night. It's a wonderful team, real legends of Portland Improv. Please, put your hands together for the fabulous Squirts!
We've been performing here at Curious for probably about 3 years now. We're actually about to retire as a team. Oh. Yeah. Most of you don't know us and don't care, yeah.
No, I feel like it's just for me. Just do it for me. Like, you can enjoy me, you can not enjoy them, or you can enjoy them, but just do it one last time. Can we get just a little bit more just the... Hey,
So, as our final set here at Curious, we brought on one of our absolutely favorite guests we've ever had of all time. Ladies and gentlemen, legend of Portland Improv, give it up for Judd Hunter Tindle! So what the Squirts do, what's going to happen here, we're going to be doing some improv for you, and we have the sacred bell in the center of the stage. At any point, anyone can ring that bell. We'll kind of stop the scene as it's going on and kind of talk to each other, break the fourth wall within the scene. So to get things started off, just need to talk to someone in the audience for a little bit here. So as mentioned, this is our final set here at Curious Comedy Theater, very sad. Has anyone done something kind of for the last time recently? Yes, you.
Yeah. I am quitting my job that I currently work at.
Oh,
I work at a Nordic cultural center, which I am not passionate about.
You are not passionate about the Nordic culture?
I just don't care. Like, it's cool.
Yeah.
I feel like it's not like the group that needs my advocacy right now.
Yeah. You don't feel like the Nordic people are being unfairly maligned in this society?
I don't.
What is the thing you dislike most about the Nordic people?
Oh, I work in development and they don't like to spend money.
Oh.
So it's really hard to ask for it when they're like, no, I have $5 million and don't want to give you $30 for membership.
Listen, if there's one ethnic group that's getting really maligned in this country, the United States of America, that is the Italian people. The most prejudiced against group in all of these United States.
We don't need to make this a racial thing at all tonight.
Are you making it one?
No, I'm trying to just have a nice talk right now.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, I just came here to see a nice improv team. I want to see the Squirts before they retire.
Of course, yeah. Sir, what's your name?
Oh, you want to know my name?
Yeah, I want to know your name, yeah.
It's Tony. Big
Oh.
Beaird.
What's the last name?
Beaird. What? You think that's a stupid name?
I can't believe you're here. It's me, Tina.
Oh, Tina, how you doing?
Oh my God! I haven't seen you in so many years.
Hey, how's your nose? Give her my best. I hear she's not good.
Well, it's off and on now for 20 years. So, that hernia, we keep popping it in and it keeps
I gotta say, Tony, it's too bad that you feel like the Italian people are being maligned in this country. Prejudiced against. Yeah, it's too bad you seem like a very stereotypical Italian.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to speak up here, but I will. I mean, I'd say the number one people that have been prejudiced against is the Jehovah's Witnesses.
Oh.
Now, they may choose to do what they do, but I'd say that they are pressured upon.
I don't want to say this, but elaborate.
We come up to your doors. We.
So you are a Jehovah's Witness.
Okay. Yes. And I'd say the number one thing that's been prejudiced against is it's not a race. It's a person who chooses to do a faith that nobody likes.
All right, if there's any Jehovah's Witnesses here, the Squirts love you. But what do you feel like has been some things that the country has come against the Jehovah's?
Doors?
You feel like doors have been very unkind to the Jehovah's Witnesses?
Very closed, sometimes locked, mostly locked.
Wait, did Jehovah's Witnesses try to open locked doors?
Every time, all the time. First tenant, open a door.
But no, how many times I've had to shoo Jehovah's Witnesses out of my apartment? They're always sneaking in there. They're like rats.
Okay, all right.
I had a rat that was so big it could open the door.
Hey, how is your rat, by the way?
Oh, we named him Murray.
Murray's a great name for a rat.
He's trained now. He just walks along the blinds.
Now, are you sure there's a rat or is that a nutria?
It's a rat.
It's a rat. What? You think Italian Americans can't own a friggin' rat without it secretly being a nutria?
That's not a stereotype. I'm not.
So prejudiced.
You stay down there, Tony.
Don't make me eat a mushroom and turn into a raccoon. raccoon and survive.
All right, that's a little too much. All right, we might hear a little more from Tony, Tina, and the unnamed Jehovah's Witness. But for now,
Wait,
we're gonna
what's your name? It's Philip.
Philip! All right, but for now, we're gonna see a little bit more from the Squirts!
So, there's a lot of pretty ladies here at this nursing home. So, you know, listen, you're my grandkid, and I want you to know you have options, okay?
I just want to spend time with my grandfather. I'm not looking for a older lady right now. I just want to spend time with old. What was the Depression like?
There was that clown.
What?
Or is it with the face? Sorry. I'm really trying not to do the same accent I did in the last one. I'm trying to do old man voice.
Okay, yeah, it's
Old
not
man voice.
Italian. Yeah, it's fine. You're doing great. Yeah, you're a
Thank you
good
so much.
impressionist.
Oh,
Yes,
God
yes.
bless
Sorry.
you. I'm gonna miss doing this.
Yeah.
No, okay.
Oh, hello,
Grace,
hello, Grace. Very nice to see you.
just setting up Scrabble.
Oh, do you have any family members joining you?
No, I'm gonna play myself. It rotates. I got it on a spinner.
Is that a lazy Susan?
I like to call it a lazy sousaphone.
That's fun.
Tell them why. Tell them why.
Well, 'cause
Is that your old man? That kind of seems like you're going for an old woman voice.
I got it.
You dial it in.
Dial it in.
Your work, great, Jim. We're so happy to have a pro like you on this last show.
It's fantastic.
it's 'cause once my granddaughter, she came here and she told me about 2 turntables and a microphone.
Oh, the old
And I had my
song.
Scrabble board, and I was like, it's like 2 turntables and a sousaphone, 'cause it rhymed. So that's what I call it.
Yeah, maybe a slant rhyme?
It might be a slam.
Karen, you have to get the story for the student newspaper ASAP. What is happening with your grandfather?
Why does Lincoln High School care about this?
Because your grandfather was a man of the city.
You have something to say, Chris? What was your comment there from the crowd? Yeah, Chris, get out of here, What did you think was funny about a man of the city?
I can tell you it's a funny thing. I don't know what it means. I want to see
We'll
it
explore it.
Okay.
Yes, my grandfather was the first man in this city.
The #1 man. You know, when this city became a city of only women and one man, he had to start a bunch of families.
Yes, I was one of those. Most people in this city I'm related to. You know how tough that is to find a girlfriend in the city where I'm related to most people?
And that's what I want you to do. Use that journalistic integrity and find the story.
Oh, this is like never been kissed all over again. Not really, I guess.
I'm so sorry that you have that story and you couldn't sell it to Hollywood, but I need you to get in there and sell Lincoln High School's best story about your grandfather.
All right, and if I do this, I'll graduate, right?
You'll see.
Well, my story is an open book. You can what?
That was good.
I'm just asking, is that what you're settling on?
Okay, great. I thought that was solid.
It
That
was
was
fine. I got it. I nailed it. Okay.
Grandpa!
Yes.
What was it like being the only man in a city full of women?
The only man in a city full of women. Well, I had analysis paralysis. You know?
What's going on with your accent?
It's my
Are you
dad.
having a stroke?
No. My dentures are coming loose.
Okay.
No, I've had my pick of the litter, so to speak. I had so many beautiful ladies to choose from.
Can I record this? Click.
Okay, well, that's right. When I met your mother, she was a beautiful Leigh. I met her at the soccer.
Oh, Grace, I didn't see you over there
Oh,
still.
never mind me. I'm just playing checkers.
Tell him the sousaphone joke that you always
No,
make.
that was
I heard it last
Scrabble.
time.
I'm
No, it's so
playing
funny. Let her
checkers.
say it again.
I got 2 turntables and a sousaphone.
No, not that one. The other one.
Look, I talked to my grandpa, all right? It was really enlightening, but I got a better story.
Oh, yeah?
An old woman that has a sousaphone joke that I swear is the funniest thing this city's ever seen.
I'm phoning this in right now. Yes?
What year is it?
Hey, this can exist in any year.
Okay.
Jen wasn't satisfied with that answer. I gotta tell you. Jen, put us to task.
Yeah, you
Don't
can
let us
push
off
back
like
on that one. You can push back on that one.
What are you using that goes?
That's an SOS-ogram. SOS-ogram.
SOS-ogram, that's what you're selling with. That's as bad as his accent, all right?
Hey!
What?
I had a good one by the end.
Okay.
I'm good. I'm good.
I will settle then on a pager.
I wanted to go back to the other one. It was funnier.
This just in, stop. Daughter of the only man in the city, stop.
You know how Morse code works. You don't, like, yell it into the Morse code.
He's narrating it while he does it.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry, yes.
Not.
Guys, is this scene gone off the rails? Should we start a new scene?
New scene.
Oh, no? No? Who said that? Who said that?
Why are we don't fight the audience on our
This is our last show. I want to kick someone's ass.
Sir, I'm so sorry, sir. Turn down the lights. Come
Wait a
on.
minute. Can I just ask him where he wants the next scene to be?
No, you really don't want to.
No, we really do at this point.
Just keep doing what you're doing.
Keep going, keep going. Not the daughter, stop. Granddaughter of the only man in the city, stop. Has a new story, stop. It's impairment, stop. What about it?
It's just a funny joke.
Hold on that. Stop. Are you fucking serious?
No. I'm only 15 years old. I just want to graduate Lincoln High School. All right, I'm just trying to connect with my grandfather and deal with this crazy city that we're in and deal with the fact that my editor
What? In a Mickey Mouse costume?
is in a Mickey Mouse costume is the most handsome man I've ever seen in my life.
Can I just ask why?
I just want to go anywhere. Deal with it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Is a Mickey Mouse man is the most attractive man I've ever seen in my life. The reason why I joined this school newspaper. Because you, Mickey M. Morse, grandson of the man who invented Morse code, which is why you always use the SOS. Thank you. Just a minute. That's improv. You can clap. Let her go. I think she's got this.
All right. Mahjong is 4 people, so this is going to take longer.
This is it.
The last day of the old pizza shop. Man, this franchise did not go well. Always wanted to do Two Brothers Pizza Shop. And man, we didn't know how to make pizza well.
Not at all.
named it after yourself. You stuffed it with cheese that no one knew it was cheese, like a goat. Hold on, he named it after himself, but it's called Two Brothers Pizza, right?
I was gonna mention that,
Okay.
yeah. Yep, I named it after myself. Me as the brother, and me as the second brother. The two brothers that matter. And sure, I put that on the front page of the menu explaining exactly who the two brothers were and what. And I yelled at most people that came in telling them that they know that the two brothers were me. Good thing we locked the door. I'm not going to let him in.
Let me in!
I can't hear him. It's soundproof.
I have a pizza emergency!
I can't hear him. I don't know what he's saying.
This could be the biggest deal of your lives and careers! I have such an incredible need for pizza!
I don't care what this asshole outside's saying.
You're right, Jerry. You married my mom.
Which, of course, makes us brothers.
If I can't get pizza, I'm gonna fucking kill myself. Let me take this back. Jesus Christ.
You married my mom.
I'll get in it right now, just like Jeffrey Epstein.
All right, we're not getting that right now. We're not. And also, he didn't fucking kill himself.
That's right.
Not to get political in her last show. All right, you married my mom, and which makes us brothers.
Because you divorced my mom. And in this family, that's fine because we live in a city where our grandfather is married to everyone. So you married my aunt, who happens to also be, I believe, my sister.
And we're all Italian American. What is that guy doing?
Hey!
Jesus! What are you doing, sir?
Oh, it's just, I had a really big pizza need. I got a wedding coming up. And we need 500 pizzas to serve my gigantic Catholic family.
I got it!
Hey, that's my sister.
Your second entrance?
Pizza emergency! I just let me in! I gotta do great mind work until you
Let her in! For the love of the Pope, let her in!
Now, don't do it! Wait, do you have a wedding too?
I have a funeral! So many people need to be fed at this funeral! But it happened 25 years ago, so it's not really sad. We just keep doing it every year.
What are you doing,
A
Jen?
memorial! It's a memorial! A memorial!
A memorial? For whom?
Oh, it's from me!
Don't say Epstein! We're not bringing Epstein into this.
It's my last
It's
show!
my own! It's my own! I decided I didn't want anybody else to fuck it up, so I'm doing my own work.
Wait, you're a ghost?
No, I'm alive! I don't want anybody to fuck up my memorial, so I'm doing it while I'm alive!
Well, everyone, I think our host. Oh, here he comes!
We got this!
Hey, I guess the host's not here, so guess what? Who wants the Squirts to do another 30 minutes? Hey!
We can't do that.
We couldn't, no.
We gotta go!
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for coming out to Curious Comedy. Give it up for Curious Comedy, everyone. It's been our beloved home here. We've done shows for the last 3 years. We want to thank Curious Comedy so much for giving the opportunity to talk about Jeffrey Epstein on stage.
He was murdered, he was a CIA operative.
All right, we're not getting into it right now, yeah. But obviously you're correct.
Check the logs!
Yeah, his neck bone was broken. You don't do that, like, that's
Oh,
only
no, on
a
a
murder.
bed sheet in a prison
Yeah,
when
yeah.
he jumped off the bunk and like...
Yeah, but anyway, if you were to take improv classes, Curious Comedy has a great training center. It's free intern improv classes. Please sign up on there. Also, we have great shows happening all the time. Pretty much every single day of the week. Showdown is an awesome show happening. But like, it's crazy that people think he actually killed himself.
He was murdered!
True confession, ladies and gentlemen, I was in the bathroom when they finished their set. I thought they were going to be going a little longer than they went, but anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us tonight. That is I hope you had a wonderful evening. Do come back. We have got shows almost every single night of the week. Tomorrow we have got another one of our wonderful showdown shows, and then we will have the fabulous late night special coming up at 9:30 on Saturday. So please, check us out on Facebook, look online, find out more about our shows, and hopefully come back again. And thank you very much indeed. Enjoy the rest of your night. Good night.